Welcome back to OU Nightly. If you've been feeling those allergies out there, I know I'm not alone. The tree allergy report is at a high for Oklahoma City, and grass also getting up there, starting to get into the medium range. And it's just going to continue as we see these higher winds blowing all that pollen around out there. This is the current wind gust map. We're seeing 10 to 15 to 20 in the OKC Norman area. But as we go farther west, some of those higher numbers approaching 30 miles an hour wind gusts. And we are in those wind alerts. This is through 6 p.m. tomorrow. We've got wind advisories for Oklahoma City and Norman moving west, and then we've got a high wind warning for the Panhandle. And that is really helping to fuel some of the fire danger that we're going to see over the next day or two. So here's the future wind gust map. We're looking at Tuesday afternoon. This is 3 p.m., approaching 40 miles an hour in the OKC metro area, getting over 50 into the 60 mile an hour range as we go into the Panhandle. And then as we go throughout the evening, Tuesday, that'll begin to calm down before we've got this cold front that's going to surge south and help bring with it more winds, but this time from the north, cooling things down for your Wednesday. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but we are in this extreme fire danger risk for tomorrow, Tuesday, driven by those strong winds that I just mentioned. This is the highest risk that the Storm Prediction Center can issue, so make sure if you're out there driving around that you're paying attention to those band burns. We were looking at this relative humidity forecast. This is really just shows you how intense this situation is going to be. 4% relative humidity tomorrow in Elk City, only 12% here in Norman. We had those fires Friday that tore through Edmond, so be careful out there to make sure you are not the cause of a large fire. And once a fire starts tomorrow, it's going to burn quickly because of those strong winds. Now, as we head into Tuesday, we are also going to see this severe weather outlook for southeastern part of Oklahoma. This is a moderate risk issued by the Storm Prediction Center, and we are looking at a 15% tornado risk. This is a large area of 15%, and here in the southeastern part of Oklahoma, it's going to be a little bit of a conditional threat. Towards the evening, we're going to see those storms start to fire, and here's also the wind threat. We're in a 15% slight risk for eastern part of Oklahoma, and then a little bit larger as you head into Arkansas. So what is causing this? Well, we are looking at this severe storm air mass coming through. We've got the two ingredients we need, right? We need moisture, and we need a front to help make those storms form. So here comes this large low pressure system. Here's all that energy coming through Oklahoma. We've got this moisture just surging up, helping to create those storms. Now, why will some of us see these storms, but other people won't? Well, we just saw there's moisture in central Oklahoma, but we didn't see storms, just southeastern. Well, we're going to see a capping inversion. Now, what is a cap? Well, it's when you have cooler air at the surface and then warmer air aloft. So think about like if you're boiling water and you've got all that warm air and it hits the cap and it just can't quite get above that. Well, as we move on and the sun starts shining and the surface starts heating, that warm air starts pushing up until it is a little bit warmer than the air above it. Or you have a front come through to help push up that air, and that's when you see those storms form. So the timing for that, for Tuesday, we're going to see southeastern Oklahoma around 10 p.m. It's going to be late. It's going to be 10 p.m. And then by overnight into the early morning hours, we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms really kick off. So for the rest of your week, we're going to have a cooler Wednesday, followed by slight warm up again into the weekend, but overall dry conditions into the weekend.